All right, we should be live now, I think. Yeah. All right, we're here. Oh, I need to edit the, hold on. Give me a second. Where are you, chat? There you are. Oh, we need, oh yeah, I need to update this because I need like another member, actually. Yeah, unfortunately we need 7 new members for emo slot, but yeah. Hello, Deontay. It's been going well. It's been going well. We're here expecting a double special hero eventually. I don't know if a double mythic at least, yeah. So we'll see what things how things happen. Ready for a legendary Lu and Ray? Oh yeah, that's totally happening. So yeah, nothing. I guess we're just in the waiting room until 8 o'clock, you know. Okay, let me test something. No, it's in 2, yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll see if like anyone joins. But yeah. I mean, I'll be real. I don't know what to expect. Like, most likely, people have been saying Baldur and Hother, but I don't know. I guess we can do some of these. Yo, when are you going to be up? Like, I need to get your ticket.
Your life is forfeit.
I don't have current plans to OG Warriors. Imagine. That would be crazy, honestly. We did get the kill with
We'll see this through.
Where to?
Wow, you can't even get that? Are you serious?
Ready, sweetie?
Let's make a delivery.
Dang.
Stealthy as can be.
I guess this is what I get for giving up well, at least we have the dual skills, so we can like do something.
Which way?
Right.
Quiet down. We'll see this through.
Yeah. We should be fine to do this.
Let's be quick about it. Let's make a delivery.
I mean, there are rumors that it will be Hother and Baldur. There's rumors it could be Baldur plus another OC. I mean, we really don't know, honestly. Hello, Megawalk. Dang, all these kind of suck. Yeah, Ether Raids is kind of like dead right now. It's like so ridiculously easy that it's really boring. You know.
Quiet down.
Hello, Blood Gang. I just need like Slice with Sparrow, and I think I'll be set.
We'll see this through.
Quite a bit. She's still here. Well, Ether 8 is dead because it's way too
Which
easy.
way? Where to?
Summer Duels actually has challenge, and it's like the one content that,
Let's make a delivery.
you know,
Ready, sweetie?
is more than just win, which is kind of sad.
Sounds good.
But yeah, like Ether 8, it used to be an actual competitive mode, but then they tried to make it like easier, which just like knocked out all the challenge. Because like Ether 8 was already easier. It's always been offense favored. I'll keep Flare Sparrow over Sly Mirror. We need Sly Sparrow. Like the only reason why I'm trying on Ether 8 is because I still want the rank 1 Astra run and the rank 1 Light run. I'm missing that.
No need to thank me.
Shh! Quiet
Stealthy
down.
as can be.
Let's be quick about it.
Casuals ruined AR. Exactly, CJ. Exactly. You get it.
Where to? Sounds good.
Also, is Oblivion streaming or no? Hello, Ratty Ratus.
Which way?
I don't know if Oblivion's streaming or he's planning on doing a video.
Ready, sweetie?
By the way, for those of you who don't know, I'll be streaming Conquest tomorrow, Sunday at 6 p.m. We'll be doing the infamous Chapter 10. So there should already be like a stream set up for that. So be sure to get notified. Press the button to notify yourself whenever it goes live. Who are we guessing on the Mythic Hour? I've seen Henri, I've seen Balder, I've seen Hother. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, if I'm going to be completely honest. There's a lot of different options they can do here. Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
I almost gave myself a heart attack earlier, but I'm good.
Okay. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I figured I'd come kick it for a little bit before the banner dropped.
So I assume you're going to do like an actual video with the two mythics.
Yeah. I don't really want to because I'm lazy, but like I've made all the other assets, so I might as well just do it.
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, who are you expecting the mythic heroes to be?
Hother and Balder probably. I don't know. Yeah, if I had to guess.
That would be the easy option, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to restart streams, but I have to get like two separate. I don't know. Is there a way for YouTube to like split streams or anything like that in the bot?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I have to do that in order to separate the DTM After Dark from this. Hello, Infantry Pulse.
Right.
Yeah. Ready for something busted? I mean, it's Hother and Balder. Like, how bad can it be, right?
I mean, if it's Hother and Balder, they're going to be busted. I mean, Balder will be at least busted. Like, her base kit we already saw was pretty strong.
Maybe that's the cure for Camilla that we need.
Another broken melee nuke.
I guess that's true. We don't really know what her preference would be yet. It could be 6 range again.
Oh, God.
Currently broke, so not really. Don't want to hear. Yeah, I see. Yeah. See, I have not been keeping up on all of these daily summons. There's just so many.
Wait, what? Why? What?
I keep
just log
forgetting.
in one time a day, and then just do them, and then you're done.
I legit keep forgetting. Like, I'm really bad at that.
All the 5 stars you lost.
Yes,
so many
all
valuable 5 stars.
the 5-star rays and
Yep.
everything. Balder converts the whole map to fire terrain.
Yeah, Hother's a cleanser, and Balder has infantry. Yep.
I see. It's going to be interesting. I mean, We know one of them is going to be an Astra Mythic at the very least.
Yeah.
Legit coping
For
so hard for
Diginsia?
Diginsia. Diginsia would
Oh
be cool.
man, I'd be so happy. His sprite is so cool, and all we have it for is a stupid Halloween version.
I mean, the
Does he
Halloween
have a preference
version is
weapon?
cool too.
It's fine. I mean,
I mean, he's like
Sure.
a little Dracula costume vampire thing. which,
yeah,
You know, it's cool.
it exists.
Luchar
It's
and
not the worst.
Lucharba from Genealogy. I have no idea who those people are.
Noish, we're getting Noish. From
Noish.
Mythic
Mythic
Noish.
Noish.
Yeah.
Your Noish is a
The
god,
man, the
like,
woman.
actually.
He is a god. Like, he doesn't even have pursuit, and he's still getting doubles off because of like his other skill. That's like a chance, and he's just popping crits off out of nowhere, and he just survives and dodges everything. It's like what
That's
the heck?
crazy.
Yeah. Like him and Sigurd are literally my best units. Like not even close.
I'll cut my own path.
The two Axe Bros in the second generation, you can only pick one. What is from Genealogy. I see.
Yeah. So in Henri, yeah, I mean, as long as it's not some random new OC we've never heard of, or Fafnir or Elm, I'll be happy. Like those are the four I don't want to see, right? Any like actual, real mythic, super happy. Well, Sombron too, I guess. I mean, I won't be super mad about Sombron, but I won't be excited either. I'll be like, eh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I just think it's too early for Balder. Like, she hasn't died yet. So,
Right.
like, it would be kind of weird. Hello, Satoshi, by the way. I
They're
guess,
gonna
like,
drop
it doesn't
chapter
really
with
matter.
The
but-
banner.
yeah.
With the banner, they're gonna drop a chapter.
Drop a
They're gonna be
chapter.
like,
yeah.
didn't see this coming. It's never happened before. Oh man.
For Hoshido!
Legendary hero might be Soren because of him being an emblem. There's no way Soren's going
I don't
to
think we're
be.
getting a legendary hero because they
Legendary,
weren't
yeah.
the legendary. We saw the arena bonuses and there's no slot where the legendaries are,
Yeah.
so I don't think it's possible.
Yeah. It would be like one of the bonus legendaries, right? If it was a.
He'd be in the first slot.
Right, exactly. There's no promise it's not an emblem. Would they really have an emblem that
could
close to
be,
Erica?
Yeah, it seems kind of weird to me. They would do that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just double mythic, just because like they're like, okay, we need to get these reinforcement slots out.
Right, exactly. Even though like no one cares about them, or no one that
Right.
actually pays attention cares about them, you still gotta bring them out and fulfill it all, I guess. Because Rune is light mythic, right?
Yeah, he is,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be real, like he's fine, but like I don't really care about him. Like he's very, 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 very rarely the deciding factor in anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I've had like 2 matches ever where I'm like, dang, that was a good job, Rune. You really helped out there.
Yeah. I legit just keep him on the bench. Like I don't even put him on the reinforcement slot.
Oh, I do that because like not all my teams have a second Lin Ring user, so I'll just put him with the Lin Ring on the 3rd slot. I'm like, cool. He'll come in and like kill a dancer or something. So
I
like,
see.
one less thing to think about.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever actually struggle.
Yes! This place is the
Yeah.
bomb!
Yeah.
What
I
in
lost
the
2
world
matches
was
today
that,
because of-
Shadow?
For being dumb.
Hi guys.
What's up?
What are you guys doing?
Talking.
We're just
I lost
waiting.
the match because Paulin Crom was on the team. I forgot he could do to change fate. He killed that Peony.
The classic.
Yeah. Worried about Emblem jump scare. I'm not really worried about it, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no way they would have an emblem. Like,
Yeah, I don't think so.
yeah.
I think it's just Baldur and Hother.
Okay, that would be crazy hilarious if they did back-to-back emblems.
It's actually 2 emblems, and they just put it in the mythic slot because they're feeling funny.
Yep.
Yeah. It's totally not an Astro Mythic at all.
Right. It's a new emblem.
Astra and Dark Reinforcement. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Yeah, like, just to
Yeah,
fill
that's
out the
what I'm
reinforcement.
Oh, you guys are
slots, yeah.
live.
Yes, we are live.
Oh, DTM's
Whoa.
live.
Well, yeah, I
That's
am live.
fun.
Yeah.
I just came to say hi anyway.
Hello.
So I'm gonna leave. Oh, okay.
Bye.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Bye.
Okay. Damn. You know what? I don't need this. I don't need
Just
this.
stay. You're fine.
I can.
I mean,
I can.
yeah, it's
You
fine.
can stay until I leave, I guess. I can't promise after
That's
that.
awesome. Thank you guys. Bye.
Okay. That was a shadow.
Yes. Oh man, you just finish building. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about ether raids and why I don't like mythics at the moment. Is just because like I'm not gonna plus 10 them to use them in my core. So I literally
Yep.
only use them as the extra slot. That's the only time I use them, right? I guess with the reinforcement slot, they can literally go in the reinforcement slot. But until they change it so that you can put the bonus unit in the extra slot, I just don't care about new mythics. I'm just not gonna plus 10 them unless it's Sephirin or Soin or something like that, where I just care about the character.
Right. Like, I'm pretty sure we've gone like long enough that most people that actually care about ether raids already have plus 10 mythics or close to highly merged mythics, so that any new investment on a new mythic would just be a lot of work. And so obviously people are not going to do that because ether raids, you don't need to do that yet.
Still trying to get my heartbeat down.
So wait, what happened exactly? You
Sorry, I
lost
was,
a match?
So, oh no, not because of that. So right before this, I had to do guild battles for Final Fantasy VII Gacha, and like we're like competing for rank number 1. So if I make a single mistake, like I could cost 30 people their ranking.
Oh geez.
And I messed up. I messed up super hard.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, oh my god, my heart was like pumping, and I was like, okay guys, give me another chance. I'm gonna overscore to make up for my mistake, and I did it. Literally like last half second, and my heart was like literally like I couldn't breathe, like I was like dying.
Oh wow.
So my heart's still kind of like hurting right now. I'm trying to like breathe.
Oh,
It's like I haven't felt like that since like SDR first like
yeah, that sounds
SDR,
super intense.
first season when you're still like it's super intense. Like yeah.
I mean, maybe
like
not
that meme
have
where the guy's,
that
like,
in Fae, but like
sweating.
just guilds in general. Maybe that could be
Yes.
cool. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I think like if I were to make guilds in Fae, I would make it so that like there's content for guilds and there's competitive aspects to it, but there's no rewards tied to it, and it's just for fun. Yeah, I mean, like
Right,
it's not a big deal. It's just like, oh, I got a number 1 next to my guild for a week, like or 2 weeks or whatever. Like, okay, big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't need hardcore content.
We have enough PvP. Yeah. Bring back the Needhogger, Larather, limited hero battles, but for other casts. Just like rotate that one.
I don't know. Like I that was cool, like because it gave people things to do. But I feel like that just showed how much like we needed PvE content. But I don't think that's even like the near the best implementation they could do.
Oh,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Like, it
is the
shows that we need
stream
actual-
okay, chat? It's YouTube says I have an error. Oh, never mind. It's back to excellent connection. Okay, never mind. We're good.
Sometimes mine does that too.
Yeah.
Ardra was the first. I have no idea about Arcanea lore. I'm not gonna lie.
I swear,
Satoshi,
Baldur's
why
gonna be
did you
here.
do that? I
Satoshi.
literally don't know why you
I
did
don't understand either. Yeah.
I just see Satoshi like get in member chat, and I'm like, okay, so I get in member chat, and he's just like pulling. I'm like, what's going on?
I tried to convince him not to, but he was like, someone said, you know, I can't say that for it's not DTM After Dark, but yeah, said he dared me to. So I was like, oh, I guess I have to do it now.
Oh my
So-
gosh. The thing was, like, I'm like, Satoshi, which dragon are you gonna upgrade? And he shows all the speed dragons. I'm like, none of them have a defense stat.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it
I
doesn't-
understand if like you already have a unit to fodder Tiki off of, but like
Right.
if you don't,
Like,
then
yeah.
you know.
Like defense dragons are what? Like literally Tiki, Myrrh, and like a few Grimas.
Yeah, a few Grimas. Maybe like
Don't you already?
yeah, don't you already have
Radiant Hero,
legendary
don't you
items?
have a plus 10 legendary arrow? Why do you care? You already have one. Like, why do you,
But yeah,
you
but-
need a plus
Yeah,
2 plus
one,
10s?
but what about two? You know?
Oh man. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll be real. I do not, even though I am an Awakening fan and technically they have the same universe, I do not care about Arcanea lore at all. Like, Shadow Dragon just like completely blows.
Yeah, Shadow Dragon definitely left like a very bitter taste in my mouth.
I swear, we keep making all the Shadow Dragon fans mad. But then,
I plus 10 her every time she's on a banner. What does that mean?
What?
I hope that's not what I
Wait,
hope that doesn't mean what I think
is that
it does. 'Cause
literal?
If that is, that's like the ultimate degeneracy. So I really hope that's not the case.
yeah, like, wailing, getting a plus 10 of your unit is one thing. But every banner? That's insane.
Thank you, Infantry Pulse. Thank you.
Yes.
There's only like 2 people who like defend Shadow Dragon, so I don't feel too bad making fun of it.
I don't know. Apparently, there's a lot more Shadow Dragon defenders in the wider FETuber community.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I meant like in the people we talked to. But yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It was a
Rudy.
joke. I'm gonna be real. Like with you, I can't tell. So.
Oh no, we have a Shadow Dragon
Oh, no.
defender.
No. Oh man.
You know what Shadow Dragon defenders remind me? They remind me of Brave Marth defenders. Like, actually.
Yes.
Oh, Shadow Dragon actually has better gameplay than Engage. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Bro. I was watching a video and it was like how to get into every big RPG, like what game to like start with. And they got to Fire Emblem and they said Engage, and I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, the gameplay is really good, but don't expect more than like a Saturday morning cartoon like story. And I was like, oh, that actually hurts to hear. Like, what take from like some random guy? It's like he's like a Fire Emblem player. He's like an RPG player. And I was like, dang, really? He's like, Three Houses is a better game, but it's too hard to like start off with. I'm like, is that true though? I don't know if that is.
I mean,
Like it's
I feel like for a starter game, like Three Houses is fine.
Yeah.
There could be questions on like the route split and how that was implemented and whether that would
Right.
like, grind someone down or something like that. It's also like very different from the other games, I feel, especially with the emphasis on the Somnium and like the persona aspect.
yes.
Finding
Definitely.
Paradise, you dare say that on my stream? I'm actually timing you out.
Banned.
Give me a second. There's no way. I okay.
That's fair, CJ. That's fair.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think the problem with Engage is like I think if like I don't think I'd ever use Engage as an introduction game because I wouldn't want someone to play that and think that's how all the stories are. You know what I mean? Like. I'd like,
Yeah.
oh, like,
I mean, my problem with Engage as a starting game is that it's literally an anniversary game. So like you're gonna see all these lords and not have like any connection to them.
and
It's just like
right.
yeah.
That's
like-
and it's really long. Like it's really long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, jeez.
Yeah.
I couldn't play that again. I played it twice and I was like, that's enough. Maybe in like 5 years I'll play it again. But like, it's a commitment.
Yeah. Also, God, all these like freaking blasphemy people in the chat.
Yep.
All right. There we go. Whoops. Nice. All right. Anyone else want to test my patience? Okay. As much as I have
Sacrifices
a
in chat.
bias, I actually think Awakening is a decent starter game. Like, I feel like it fits the mold of a lot of Fire Emblem while still having a lot of quality of life like the GBA games like don't
it's
necessarily
easy.
have.
On the lower difficulties, it's really easy to just break the game.
Right,
So, like,
exactly.
you won't-
Yeah.
The reason why they didn't want to do Awakening is because it's not available on any supported console currently.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, well, you can't get it on Switch. Like, you have to go get it on 3DS, which is
That's
like not easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the biggest problem. They really need to make it so there's just an eShop where you can get pretty much every Fire Emblem like on Switch.
Or maybe not like take down all the old emulators or anything like that, you know?
What's an emulator? I don't know how to use
Yeah,
that.
no, there's no emulators in the world. No, nothing.
I just have my Super Nintendo with my 5080 plugged in.
Oh yes, definitely. Oh, man.
Awakening was my FE Star game. Mine was Blazing Blade.
And I started with Awakening,
Blazing
but it was in 2019, not in 2013.
Right.
Nintendo
I call it my
PC.
Nintendo PC. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
One of these days I
Let's
should
quit
go back to
another game.
Awakening and replay it. But
I played Awakening 2.5 times.
I think I played it only twice. One with male Robin, one with female Robin. And
Yeah, I did
played it
male,
since.
female, and then I try to do like what's the highest difficulty?
Lunatic Plus.
I tried to do that, and I got like 5 or 6 chapters in, and I was like, I'm done.
Lunatic Plus. I'm pretty sure they did not playtest that like at all.
Oh, for sure, for sure. 1,000 hours on Fates. Oh man, Andres. I'll be nice to you. That's cool.
And that
Path
reminds
of
me.
Radiant Surge Caster. Good job.
Hello, Search Caster. That reminds me. Tomorrow I'll be playing Chapter 10 of Conquest. The stream schedule should still be up, so after this, be sure to go over there and hit the notification bell. So you definitely don't want to miss that. So yeah, playing Conquest, playing Fates for the first time ever. So it's going to be really, really interesting.
Hey.
Yes, and it is on an actual 3DS. Please don't kill me, Nintendo.
Yeah, I'll be doing more genealogy on Tuesday. It should be. I've actually been wanting to play that game. The biggest problem is I just can't play after work. That's the biggest problem in that game. Like, I feel like, so because I think who was it? Somebody's like, oh, just play half a chapter. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna play half a chapter. Like that just feels like incomplete. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they really needed to split up those huge chapters. Like, there's no
Yeah.
reason why they couldn't have split it up, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kaga's crazy ride. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna anger all the Kaga cultists out here.
Bro, I've only played one Kaga game before this one, so I just assumed like everybody was right. I don't know, man. I'll see how I feel after I'm done with this game, but everything's a big X to doubt right now.
I mean, I'm sure the story will be fine, but yeah, the map design and gameplay leaves a lot to be desired so far. Yeah.
Same, John. Same. Conquering a castle is a good rest play. No, because the story's not complete. I'm like in the middle of a story. Like, oh, I caught a castle. Okay, well, let me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthias, I spent 5 hours on the last chapter. Like, it was like 4 hours and 50 minutes.
5 hours only for
One chapter.
one chapter. And yeah.
And Alec died. Rip Alec.
Rip.
You know.
And then the IQ of 0 character appeared. And yeah.
Kaga is definitely a gameplay story integration enthusiast. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good thing, but you need to like rein it in. Right.
Right.
You have to like, you need to find out where the line's at. Where like fun and then like story integration.
Yeah. Because like if you're trying to, you know, make the game like feel as if like, you know, the priority of your gameplay is to make it feel like super dragged out and stuff like that. Like, I get where you're going for, but that just sounds super unfun. And, you know, that's the point where you're like, you know, games are supposed to be, you know, enjoyable to actually play, not.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did 5 hours on the first stream for the prologue and the first chapter combined. And then the second stream was just the second chapter. Oh, it's a minute. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right, yep. See ya. I need to get set up on my thing too for the banner reaction. Yeah. I don't know about that, Cory Congo. Like, from what I've seen of Genealogy, at least for the gameplay, it seems really, really bad. Or not bad, but super unfun. Like, I get what they were going for, but what they're going for sucks. So, yeah. At least when it comes to the gameplay. They should have spent more, instead of spending time on making Sigurd and Deirdre's romance last more than 10 seconds, they spent more time on making long ass maps. Like, there's no way. All right, we have 1 minute, so we should be getting the trailer soon. Oh, here we go. It's 8 o'clock. No spoilers, chat. Okay. Okay, I think we got this. All right, let's do this. Salty sensation, there's no way you can say that. Like, they literally just be like, wow, you're hot. And then they just get together and have self as a baby after 10 seconds. There's no way. Anyways, enough about genealogy. Again, we're here for the double mythic, apparently. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's Baldur and Hother. But yeah, nothing else to do but to get on our way. Let's go. Let me know if the audio and everything is working, by the way. That is Elm? Yeah, Elm. Okay. Wow, we actually have Elm. Yeah, that's the Emblem music. I recognize it from book 6. Okay, so this is our Astra. Audio's good? Okay. Yeah, it has been a long while. I will say, this is I'm not a huge Elm fan, so... New opening. Preempt search. What is that? Yeah, it's just... I mean, we have Legendary Veronica. There's no need to... Will we get Fafnir? Maybe.
You're done.
We'll take a look at these skills after we go through everything. Who's our... Another Savior counter. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect Elm to get here before... Wait, what is this? What?
I need you.
And
Whoa, what? Wait, what is this? What is this? The Fire Emblem. Wait, what? What? Is this a mythic? Wait, there's no way. Okay, so this is clearly the 35th anniversary thing. Oh, it's a dual hero.
I'm with you.
Okay. Wait, dual legendary. Wait, is this a legendary? I didn't see yeah, there's no blessing. So this is just a straight dual. At least from what I can see.
Together.
No matter what.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty nice for like okay, so you activate the duel and you become a warp beacon. There are like units that are just warp beacons. Yeah, so this is official. We have two. I mean, this was kind of expected, so it's fine. But yeah, we actually have a normal hero duo. We haven't had one like ever. Wow. Okay. Yeah, 35th anniversary duo. Okay, I like that. I like that. Like, Elm is whatever. We're gonna focus on Marth because, like, oh, dang, what? That's actually really cool. I liked how they did that. So yeah, is this on the normal hero? I'm so confused, actually. Yeah, red is kind of insane. Was Ephraim in the normal pool? No tree? Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting Larather. Okay, this is just a prerequisite for dual female Robin and Crom as a bridal. I'm calling it now. Oh, okay. Ephraim took a few years to join the normal pool. Hello, Satoshi. Okay, so I think basically this is supposed to just be a standard 1 mythic banner, right? But because of the fact that it's the 35th anniversary, they decided to add another hero on here just to celebrate that. Elm before Fafnir is insane, though. Well, I guess it's natural that they prioritize the better book. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at these skills, starting with Jaws of Closure. Also, where are you, YouTube? I forgot to put you on. Sorry. Okay. We have Slang. When unit is in combat, foe's savior effects will not trigger. Ooh. Okay. So this is like similar to Embla, I guess. Yeah. Which makes sense given that Elm is the retainer of Embla. After unit acts, and if Canto triggers after Canto, inflicts undefended on closest foes within 5 spaces of unit through their next actions. Okay, so this is like a midterm, like Layla, essentially. So Layla like has that at the start of turn. This one acts mid-turn. That is really, really good. Like, really good. For foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts attack speed, defense, res -5, and reduces the percentage of foes. Okay, so yeah. Standard stuff. At start of combat, if unit HP greater than or equal to 20%, grants bonus to units all stats equals to 15% of unit speed. At start of combat, unit deals X times 8 damage, excluding AoEs, and reduces damage from foes first attack by X times 6 during combat, X being the number of foes, max 4, so just 4, within number of foes within 3 spaces of target. And that include Braves, okay? And then we have the Beast Transformation effects. So yeah, this is an Astro Mythic. I think Anima Season's just dead. I mean, it was dead previously, but it's just dead. 4 times 8 is 32, not 24. 4 times 6 is 24. iCards. Oh yeah, since this is a mid-turn, Freyr does not apply to this. So, yeah. Interesting. Well, Elm is really good already, at least as an Anima Astro Mythic. Probably as like a... will he be good as a... I can definitely see him in SDS, but SDR is a question because obviously SDR is really, really difficult. Because this is a 5 space, right? Right now we have a lot of 6 range units, and so I think it's going to be a lot more difficult in an SDR context that Elm can apply this undefended as well as he did in like something like Ether Raids. But we will see. I think he's definitely an SDS unit at least. All right, what else do you have? All right, new opening. If unit can't transform, transformation effects gain. If unit is within 2 spaces of a beast or dragon ally. Okay, so this is basically making the transformation condition easier. If defending in Ether Raids, at start of enemy... Why? Defending? What? Okay, I guess that's just... You're an Astro Mythic. I guess that's just like making it consistent, and maybe for Chaos Season. If unit is transformed, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at start of combat, grants all stats plus 9 to unit, neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge. Okay, so no full tempo. Reduces damage from foe's first attack by X. That includes Braves. Reduces damage from foe's special by additional X, so that's like the Excel effect. And X being the number of position from start position to end position times 4 max 12. And then restore 7 HP to unit after combat. I see. So there's another layer of damage reduction there. And another if you have special. Procs. Ooh. I mean... Doesn't Hraesvelgr have something similar to this? I think Elm is going to be like Hraesvelgr. I think that's the best way to put it. How good he will be is dependent on whether the 5 range of his undefended thing like is good enough on the 6 range against like facing strange nukes in SDR. And also like his nuking power, which we don't see here. But I think he'll hit pretty hard. Okay, what's Preempt Screech? Inflicts speed defense -4 on foe. Disable skills of all foes, excluding foe in combat. Wait, that's feud. And grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Okay, yeah, this is just feud plus preempt, yeah. But it's omni feud, right? Is it just for beasts? Do we know? Do we have the? Oh, jeez, I can't. I can't. Actually, I can't. Give me a second. FE. Whoops. Come on. Oh my god. No, I do not want to switch tabs. Just like go to this, please. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what are the inheritance restrictions of preempt search? Cannot be armor. Cannot be sword, bow, dagger, tome, dragon, lance. Okay, this is just for beasts, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, Screech is beast only. Man, if Oblivion was still here, like, Beast gets everything. What are dragons having? Yeah, exactly, Satachi. Dragons are starving as usual. Like, oh my gosh. Beast enjoyers keep complaining about this. Yeah, why can't dragons have this, you know? Okay, the fact that this is limited to beasts does limit how good or applicable this skill is. If this was available on like a ranged nuke or like, you know, a melee nuke, like that would have been insane. But the fact that this is just limited to beasts does mitigate that somewhat. Because there's really only... Because obviously for your beast armors, you want to save, right? Beast infantries, I don't remember if there was actually one. So really, when it comes to like nuking, it's beast calves or beast flyers. And right now, I think we only have Hraesvelgr and Ichthenir. Infantry pulls, you're on... Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Ether Raid's defense has been dead for a while, and now it's like actually dead in a ditch. At least for Anima season. So yeah, Omnifield, very, very cool for beasts, but you know, it'll be nice if dragons got anything. I think Elm is going to be really strong. Like, obviously in Ether Raids, he's going to be a reinforcement slot too. I mean, you could put him on like the special slots, the 6th slot, and make use of his undefended. And that would be just really, really good for like hit and run, Lin Sniper, Gale Force. So yeah, I think like he'll be very strong on Ether Raid's offense. When it comes to Summer's duels, the main question will be if the 5 range limit here is good enough against the 6 range nukes that we have. Because in SDR specifically, the range you have to consider now is 6 range. Because we have Yunaka, we have Camilla, we have Erica. And so Elm can't just like sit outside of that range and apply this undefended. You have to get into the range in order to apply the undefended. After which, you can have a nuke just go in, attack, and then cancel all the way back because we have Sakura, right? Yeah. So it remains to be seen how good Elm is on SDR. I do think he'll be insanely strong in SDS, where, you know, trying to spread out those 6 range nukes is more of an issue. And therefore, Elm here would have a really, really good way to do that. Sakura is still safe from her non-existent counter, like, actually. So yeah, that is one thing that mitigates that. I do think he has the potential to be really good in SDR. We'll just have to see how that plays out, essentially. And it could be cleansed. Are we going to bring back Emir? I mean, Emir was back in SDR. She could be even more back. And yeah, this preamp search, Omni Food for Beast is cool. New opening's cool. Yeah. I will say, I think I agree with Shadow, who just like posted in KTuber chat. I think Elamine was way better on release. Because Elamine was actually kind of insane. Yeah. All right, what are some good Screech units? Hracefelger.
I need you.
And I you.
Pirate Tibarn probably as well, yeah. Marth and Cedar are so cute. All right, so we have an anniversary duel unit. This is going to be really, really interesting. So we have Sword of Peace. We have Slaying. For allies within 3 spaces of unit, grants attack speed +5 and grants... Oh yeah, I forgot her C was in her perf. Sorry. Okay, maybe not Hracefelger. I don't know then, actually. Huh. That's a good question. I guess just Tibarn. Yeah. We have Slaying. For allies within 3 spaces of unit, grants attack speed +5 and grants special cooldown count -1 to ally before allies first attack during combat. So we have supportive special charge and restores 10 HP to those allies after their combat. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units attack speed defense res equals to the number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 max +5 max 14, so plus 14 to all stats. Unit deals +X damage, excluding AoEs, reduces damage from foes' first attack by 50% of X. That includes Brace, reduces damage from foes' special, so that's the Excel. Yeah. And X is the highest total bonuses among unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit. I see. So like max of 24 then. Grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special okay, so NDR halving, and restores 10 HP to unit after combat. I mean, that's a lot of oh yeah, Spring Eater. Oh yeah, Spring Eater would be the best one, I think, now that I think about it. So far is not... I mean, it's fine. Nothing stands out immediately so far, especially because like you have the X is like the highest total bonuses among unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit. There's a lot of dual all effects right now. So you'll most likely be relying on your allies, which means like you can't really go in and get all of this, I think. We'll see what happens next. Boost damage by 40% of unit speed when special triggers. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +7 Fire Emblem, that's the status now, and no panic to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, that's good support, I guess. Reduces damage from foes attack by X% during combat, excluding AoEs. X being the number of allies on the map with Fire Emblem. Okay. Including unit max of 40%. So max, you can get 40% DER. That does not count AoEs. So that's like basically like the 40% DR you see on like Armor Beacon and something like that. And then unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range, so we got this encounter. That's really nice. Oh yeah, his is going to be a 28. Right. Fire Emblem neutralizes effective against bonuses for all movement types. Okay. Flyers would really love that. Grants bonus to units all stats equals to the highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces. Calculate each stat bonus independently, and reduces damage from foes first attack by 10 during combat, and that includes Braves. All right. I mean, this Fire Emblem status effect I think is going to be pretty good. Like having more flat damage reduction. Yeah, Brave Prom is going to love this a lot. But yeah, having more flat damage reduction is always really good in this meta. I'm not sure about the status doubling, I guess is the best way to put it. But I guess it's fine. The effective against bonuses, I don't think we have a lot of armor slayers right now. Besides Micaiah, I think. Yeah, he seems to be more like a tank. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting with this kit so far. A tank plus a support with like, because like Fire Emblem is mainly defensive with a flat damage reduction. So he could be just another Omni tank. I thought we already had another duplicate duo. I could have sworn we did. I mean, I think it was inevitable. Like, there's no rule saying that, you know, people can't have more than one duels. We had multiple backpacks. I see. Okay, well, let's read the rest of his kit. Okay, so we have Shield of Hope. Also, what is SD Hold Guide? What is that? Wait, Marth is not infantry. This is Rain. Is he flyer? Okay, that changes things, actually. Yeah. Does that make him better or worse? I mean, I guess this way he can like be like a guidance beacon or something. Yeah, he removes his flyer weakness. I guess he could be like a similar Setith, but yeah. Being a flyer is for sure worse. Yeah, I think I agree because like obviously infantry units have like a lot of good skills. Anyways. SD Shield of Hope inflicts attack speed defense -5 on foe, neutralizes effects that guarantees foe follow-up. Okay, so full NFU. Grants effects based on total value bonus on the 3 allies with the highest bonus totals during combat. Okay. What is the... Oh, that's just any 3 allies. It doesn't even have to be within 3 spaces. Okay. If the value on the total number of bonuses is greater than 20, if decreasing the speed necessary to make a follow-up attack by 10 would allow the unit to trigger its potent follow-up percent 100%. If value is greater than 40, if unit initiates combat, the unit can now counterattack. So we have desperation there. If value equals 60 or greater than or equal to 60, neutralizes effects that prevent units counterattacks. So you get NCD. And also if it is first combat initiated by foe that turn, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe's next attack. Oh no, okay, so the middle one is Vantage. The last one is Desperation, I see. And it's kind of like an enemy phase Desperation. That's interesting. This is the first time we've had enemy phase Desperation, I think. That's kind of sick. I like that. Yeah. Oh, Dual Marth had that? Okay, that shows how much I actually use Winter Marth. This is really similar to Brave Marth in terms of like the getting the values. Ninja Camilla had dual phase Brave, I believe. I don't think she had Desperation. Enemy phase Desperation. Yeah, this is the combination of Sita and Marth, essentially. That's cute. How good is this, though? Let me look at SD Hold Guide first. Allies within 2 spaces of a unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of a unit. Okay, we just have Omni Guidance, I see. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces, and then we inflict speed defense -4 on foes with 3 spaces of unit during combat. So we have hold plus guidance plus like aerial maneuvers essentially. This is going to be very, very strong for basically any flyer, I think. Can any flyer learn this? No. This is limited to just melee. Dang. Okay. This would have been really good against for like flyer nukes, like range flyer nukes. The fact that it is melee kind of limits its potential, but like I do think there's a lot of good flyers that could use this right now. Like, yeah, Sedith will be really good with this. Even just for maneuverability, I think it will be really good. Sakura's perf is on the C, right? You can't get rid of that. Tracevalkyr also has the C locked. Okay. Also, we have another source of blue skies. You'll love to see that. Okay, how good is Marth as a unit? Because this is mainly relying on Vantage. He does have a lot of flat damage reduction though, especially if you can like increase the bonuses. Oh yeah, he has his dual skill. Okay, let's just look at that before we make a judgment. Grants an ally another action, an ally, not himself. Interesting.
I'm with you. To a future of light.
Okay, what does his dual skill do? Grants another action to ally with the highest HP that is within 2 spaces of unit and has already acted, excluding unit, and grants potent follow and neutralizes foes bonuses during combat to that ally for 1 turn. If multiple allies meet the above conditions, effects would not trigger. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to a Summer's Duels context, I mean, I guess in Summer's Duels this could be good. I don't think it's like the most insane thing. Also, this is only limited to 1 turn. I mean, just having a... Yeah, dual skill's kind of meh in Summer's Duels. In Aetherates, obviously, like, these type of dance duels are very strong. If you can get rid of the dual hindrance structures. Yeah, it's just alright, I think. The fact that, other than the dance, it only gives 1 ally potent follow-up is iffy, I think. Yeah, it would have been fun if the effect works on multiple. Like, you can try to HP match that, potentially. And yeah, we have -14. So, and that is a buffed by, I think, +7. What are his buffs? Do we have buffs? Yeah, okay, yeah, +7, okay. And it's 16 might sword. So, 61, 51, 45 attack, 48 speed, 36 defense, and 25 res. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the res is kind of iffy, but he's supposed to be a Vantage tank, right? Like, this screams Vantage tank to me. How good is this in Summer's Duels? I don't know. Like, the warping is really nice, but the problem is we're in a 6-range meta, at least when it comes to Summer's Duels, where you have like Camilla who can warp 5 spaces. You have Yunaka that can just use ice to warp effectively 5 spaces. Yeah, I don't know if this is like an SD unit. Like I know, like Tree Man will screw him. That too, yeah. Wait, I thought he had NCD on the. Oh no, that was not NCD. Wait, what? Yeah, he. If you have it greater than or equal to 60, you have NCD. I think he will be like. It'll be very tough to get him to 60, but I think it's doable. I don't know. I haven't. I don't have enough context with Brave Marth to know how easy it is to get it to 60 bonuses. At least when he's balled up, when it comes to Summer's Duels, it'll be relatively easy. His support is all right, but it's basically like Hathrin, essentially, right? Fire Emblem is basically like the flat damage reduction portion is Hathrin minus the HP section of it. Is that it? I guess No Panic's there. So yeah, you need 3 allies essentially with you in order to get the NCD. So for something like if you're balled up in the beginning of Summer's Duel. So yeah, again, you can't have Marth be a nuke essentially. At least I don't think that's his role. His role is definitely Vantage tanks. And the support is nice. I don't know if this is he gives that whole last paragraph in his okay, I was about to say this is all him. Yeah, but I don't know how good of a support Fire Emblem and No Panic is compared to like other options, right? Like that's the thing. Like it's not just that he supports, it's just like what type of support. Yeah, he is in a really lucky situation right now that Hardy Bearing is currently used by armors. Which makes it so that nukes, you generally don't see Hardy Bearing nukes. I don't know if you can slot him in Summer's Duels ranked. I can definitely see him in Summer's Duels S. Definitely. Like he'll occupy a similar spot to the other like flyers there. Like people still use Seth, so you'll definitely be able to use Marth here. But like when it comes to SDR, I feel like most people would just run Sakura, right? Maybe it can work. He's versatile. I mean, if he was, I don't think he's versatile. I think he's like very locked into his Vantage support-esque role. Like, if you want to talk versatile, you talk like Ninja Lucina. You talk like Attune Micaiah way back in the Ray. You talk about young Dual Robin. Yeah. Like, I think he is good, especially in something like SDS. I don't know if he's going to be here for SDR, though. Like, I do think the flat damage reduction in Fire Emblem is going to be really good for helping with tanks. And, like, at the current meta, where Hardy Bearing is being put into saves right now, he does have that advantage. It's why Brave Bernadetta is really good right now. because like without Vantage, like obviously it's Hardy Bearing is generally the counter to Vantage. So yeah. I wonder if Marth will be prevalent enough that people start using Hardy Bearing on nukes again, because saves have been kind of iffy these days. So maybe people will just like skip that, use like Shield Fighter Rhea, and then put their Hardy Bearing back on the nuke. That could happen. For ARO, yeah, for ARO, I think he will be a really good Omni Tank support. I mean, I'll be real. Ether Raid's offense is super easy, so I don't think that's saying anything. Yeah. Okay. Also, this Marth is super weak to Thor, so we might. I guess Summer Thor just doesn't die. Yeah. Better Seteth? Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. He's currently a better Seteth. The problem is we have a even better Seteth, and that is Sakura. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with running both on the same team. You could just have double that. Yeah. Double trouble. Yeah, I think Marth will be a good unit. I don't know how well he'll do in SDR. I think he'll be good in SDS. SDR, I'm a bit more iffy on that. Yeah. I mean, in general, I'm not the biggest fan of Vantage. But he'll be fine. Like he's totally like good, I think. Yeah. He isn't locked like Sakura. I mean, in SD there are no unit locks, so I'm mainly thinking about SD. Okay, I think the biggest question when it comes to how good Marth is will be his combat, because he can theoretically be a super wall. And in that case, there is a reason to use him in Summer's Duels ranked. And he can just act as that front line. But if he fails to kill, or like fails to tank something like Erica or Camilla or anything like that, then we're in very dangerous troubles. So we'll have to see how his combat does. If his combat turns out a lot better than I expect, then there's a chance he could be pretty meta in Summer's Duels ranked. But right now, and do take this with a grain of salt, because obviously we don't have like these units in the game yet, so it's kind of hard to test it out. But at the moment, I'm thinking he's more of an SDS unit than an SDR unit at the current moment. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. How much true damage does he have? Let me see. Okay, there's no true damage there. Okay, so we have 8 in blue skies. Um, and then the bonus thing. So at max, that is 28. With 7 to all stats. Who even plays SDS? I mean, I don't know which channel you stumble across, but like this channel has mainly been a Aether Raids and Summer's Duels channel for a while. So like Summer's Duels is the one mode that is actually hard right now. Like Aether Raids is a complete joke, super easy. Arena is like, you know, plus 10 whale mode. So like the only actual competitive content is SD. So yeah, we have 36 true damage. So that's good. Because like true damage is the main way to do damage right now, right? Yeah. SDR is better. I actually agree with that. But that's like why like I have some concerns because it is really hard to slot in units for SDR. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see the context. At max is 40 with Ichthonier. I mean, that is funny, but like no one's going to run Ichthonier for that. I'm going to be completely real. I think you're just giving up too much. Because like as much as like there's a lot of ways to bypass warping these days, like it's generally limited to a couple units, specific preference skills. Like you can run pass though. But yeah. Like higher ground is still the best it's still the best like far save. So like you might as well run it. Unless you're like attuned Hector or something. Or Fjorm.
I'm with you. To a future of light.
Low-key's use Fjorm because of ice.
Together.
Fjorm is actually really good because of Erica Ring now. She can get past the miracle.
There.
Yeah. The miracle nuke with Erica Ring.
I do as I must.
Let's take a look at this. All right, so what do we have in red? We have Elm, Marth, and Ira. Okay, so this is like the share to go for if you're going on this banner. Obviously, Elm is really good, Astromythic. If you're building up your Astromythic core, obviously that'll be very helpful. Honestly, you don't need more than one copy of Marth. So getting more copies of Marth is kind of a bit iffy. I guess more hold copies could be good, or more Blue Skies fodder. But yeah, you don't really benefit much from having more copies of Marth, so that's a bit iffy. Ira, if you're still working on that legendary season, then obviously that would be very, very strong. On green, I mean, green you have two. You have a water, I think, water and earth legendary, plus an astromythic. So that's a good share if you're looking for better score. But like these units are kind of outdated these days. On blue, we have I think that's Athos, Hrace, Velgar, and Nell. Getting more Nels, obviously, if you have that as a fodder factory, that's really good. Hracefelger is just a good unit in SDS. I forget which season she's in, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Isn't she dark or like a defense season? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. That having more merges of that would be good. Same with Athos. Okay, Hracefelger is light. I see. I mean, I guess that's fine then. But then like Athos is like Anima. No, not Anima. No, he is Anima. So like getting more merges on a defense mythic doesn't really help your score, really. And then in colorless, who are these people? This is really bad. Don't summon for colorless. Maybe, but I don't really think Athos is a must summon. Like the reinforcement slot on the defense does not matter. These units seem so OP. We'll see. I want to see the combat of Marth. I don't know if what he has will be good enough for something like SDR. Like he'll definitely, I think, be good there. I just don't know like to what extent. It will really depend on his combat, I feel. So we need to get this into the game to see. I think his role is like a frontline, essentially. He's there to be a frontline, and to act as that warp beacon, even though we have like anti-warp everywhere. Yeah, it'll be interesting because like we're kind of in a 6-range meta, so the double warping, like the warping from 2 spaces away, is kind of yeah, it's not really there, I think. Marth and SD won't be soccer level, but Elm and Elm is like, I mean, let's be real. Ether Raids is dead. It has been dead. So like this is just like another nail on the coffin, I guess, essentially. Yeah. So yeah, Elm, like Ether Raids is already dead. Elm is just a nail in the coffin. I wonder how good Elm would be in Summer's Duels. Like, I think the main issue, even though it is mid-turn, like the fact that it only applies to 5 range when we have like 6 range units means that he has to go into the threat range in order to apply the undefended, which means he or the enemy team does have the opportunity to be sniped. So you probably need to play around with ice for that to make it work. But honestly, like we have powerful nukes enough that you don't really need undefended. So yeah, I don't think you'll see Elm that much. Maybe you'll see him in SDS. Like people use Layla in SDS, so you can definitely see him in SDS. Just kill their 6-range threat that isn't covered by undefended. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it will be similar to Ephraim. He'll be limited for a while until like they put him on the Ephraim route. Yeah, I think so too. Infantry pulse. So yeah, Elm, Deedhogger is in Astra too. Yeah, I mean, let's again like Astra Anima. Astra is just kind of ridiculous. Oh, we were talking about Summoner's Duels when we were talking about Elm being 6 range. That's like a different environment. Because like you can imagine a scenario where you have to put Elm into range in order to apply the undefended, and then you just get sniped by a Camilla. Or like a Yunaka takes that opportunity to take out your save. And then, yeah. And then just retreat all the way back with Sakura. So yeah, I guess that's overall my thoughts. Yeah, I like the art a lot. Like, I think for like an anniversary thing, this was really nice actually. Like, look at those two together. It's amazing. Yamada Kataro is the goat, like actually. We don't know, Velvet. Like, they haven't told us. Most likely it'll be similar to Ephraim, where he'll be limited for a while until they randomly put him in the normal banners afterwards. So yeah. Overall thoughts. I think Elm is super busted when it comes to ether rates, which would matter if ether rates wasn't already dead. But this is just another tool. In Summer Duels, we have to see. I think he'll be fine in SDS. In SDR, it may be a little bit tricky, but there could be some plays that could work. We'll have to let the chefs cook on that. For Marth, I think he'll be a very good Vantage frontline. Like, he has all the tools there, and you can definitely like use him as a Vantage sweeper in something like ether rates. In SD, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, I feel, because he is mainly there to be that front line, and basically like a better Seth in a sense. The flat damage reduction support will be really, really nice for a lot of saves. I guess it's just a question of how good of a frontline he'll be. That's what we don't know, because he's a Vantage unit, meaning that he is very dependent on his combat. So if his combat just like completely fails, then like he's not going to really have a place in Summoner's Duels. Yeah, he's a frontlineable Seth. But if he can frontline and does really, really well with it, then like he will just like, you know, be super, super strong. He is entering a really favorable meta for him right now, where like most people are running Hardy Bearing on the save, right? So you don't see a lot of nukes with Hardy Bearing. So that is very favorable for him because he does have NCD. He does have the enemy face desperation. He does have disencounter. And so basically, either you survive his hits, which will have desperation on it, or you have to use Hardy Bearing. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Why did they make Elm good? I mean, it's in the vein of Emblem, right? Erica Ring Marth. Ooh, that's kind of spicy, actually. I like that. Wait, Infantry Pulse, you're cooking. You're actually cooking. Who knows? Maybe we will see Hardy Bearing nukes now. I mean, the good thing is that he doesn't really do anything else outside of Emblem Sigurd might make a small comeback depending on how prominent Marth is. I mean, the issue with Marth is that unlike he doesn't really like nuke. He's just there to sit, essentially. And so with Emblem Erica, I don't know. It's going to be really hard to figure out the combat. Again, this is why we need to like, we need to get him in the game to actually like see his combat. I do like that Erica ring idea that infantry pulse has. You probably want to do that if you don't already have it on the save. But I don't know. Maybe his mobility also leaves me questioning. Maybe, but if you get rid of Celica ring, then it's just like 3 times. Then, Okay, I think he's. Okay, I guess. Again, take this with a grain of salt since we don't have this in the game, but I do think Marth will at least be an SDS unit. When it comes to SDR, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think he'll be good. I don't know, like, how good he will be. But yeah, I don't think you need a summon for Marth. If we're going to be honest, he's not like a must summon unit by any means. Like, you can totally do fine without him. As much as Elm like completely just destroys Ether Rays, I don't think you need Elm either. Like, Ether Rays is easy enough that you don't really need Elm. Yeah, Marth is definitely not a Sakura or not even a Camilla or Yunaka, I feel. Yeah, I don't think he's to that level. I think he'll be good, though. He'll be fine, but you definitely don't need to summon for him in order to succeed. And so, yeah, pretty cool concept for an anniversary banner, but I'm going to be skipping as per usual. Like, I don't think there's any unit here that I particularly want. Again, like, even if these units are super, super strong, I don't think they're must summons by any means. Like, it's not to the same level as like Sakura or Yunaka back then. Like, you could totally do well without it. Yeah. Simply pulling for anniversary celebration. I mean, that's respectable. That's respectable. So yeah, that'll be it for the reaction. Thank you everyone for joining. And again, as a reminder, tomorrow at 6 p.m., I will be continuing to stream Conquest. We'll be going to chapter 10. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I will, after the stream ends, it will automatically redirect you to the stream. So be sure to click the notification button to make sure you're notified. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on these units, whether or not you're going to be summoned. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And see you all next time. Bye, everyone.